morning, friends. Good morning and welcome. Welcome to the 𝗦𝗵𝗲 show. We are so thrilled to have you join us each and every morning. It's such a joy, and we love imploring knowledge on when it comes to money, mindset, and success. What are your thoughts around money? What are you thinking about money? And how do you feel about money? That is the most important question. How do you feel about money? Do you feel calm that you've got money comes to you easily and effortlessly? Do you feel joyous? Do you feel, because if you don't feel joy, friends, this is a question. If you don't feel joy when you're receiving money, money will not come to you. Money is like a jealous lover. You got to nurture it. You got to care for it. You got to massage it nicely so that it values you just as much as you value money. Money wants to value you. So it's how you take care of money. If you don't feel joyous when money actually comes to you, then that's the defeat, in itself right there. So I just want to make sure that 𝗦 and I always want to implore knowledge for you so that you'll learn about money and how you and your family can really leverage when it comes to money and your household. So welcome, guys. Welcome. My name is 𝗥𝗵𝗲.
And my name is 𝗦𝗵𝗲, and welcome to our show.
And so without further ado, I'm going to pass the mic on to 𝗦𝗵𝗲. 𝗦𝗵𝗲, thank you.
Yes, and today's topic is Increasing Our Financial IQ by Robert Kiyosaki. So the other day, we talked about the financial intelligence and financial IQ. And today we're gonna deep dive into one of the 5 basic financial IQ, the measuring of our financial intelligence. So the first financial IQ is making more money. So I'm gonna read a little bit of the paragraph in the book so I don't butcher it. And then we're going to go deep dive between 𝗥𝗵𝗲 and I. We're gonna share with you our knowledge and our experience on financial IQ number 1, which is making more money. Most of us have enough financial intelligence to make money. The more money you make, the higher your financial IQ. In other words, a person who earns 1 million a year has a measurably higher financial IQ than a person who earns 30,000 a year. And if 2 people each make 1 million a year and one pay in less taxes than the other, that person has a higher financial IQ because he or she is closer to achieving financial integrity by utilizing financial IQ number 2, which I will discuss in another topic, which is protecting your money. We all know that a person may have high academic IQ and be a genius in the classroom, but be unable to make much money in the real world. I would say my poor dad, a great teacher and a hardworking man, had a high academic IQ, but a low financial IQ. He did very well in the world of academia, but did poorly in the world of business. So that's financial IQ number 1. So to reiterate, make more money. Financial IQ number 1 is make more money. So in here, the more money you make, that means the more higher IQ you have. So for example, the doctor friend that I had an example the other day. So the doctor who is making 100,000 and is paying 20% taxes and is able to get 80,000 versus a doctor number 2 who is earning 100,000 and is being taxed at 50% and is able to net 50,000. So who do you think has a higher financial IQ? So a rich dad financial IQ number 1 is make more money. Both are making the same money, but who do you think is making more money? So the person who pays less taxes, which is the doctor that only pays 20%, 20% is the one making more money. Now, all doctors, okay, because doctors are high earners, all of the doctors are being taxed heavily. They're high earning professions, but they're also high tax professions. So that means when you combine federal and state taxes, their taxes are close to 50%. But the doctor that has the world of business, that knows about using his financial IQ, is able to lower down his taxes to 20% or even less, such as I did. And that requires you learning the game of business, you learning the game of finance. So that's the lesson number one of financial IQ, is make more money, not just in terms of getting income from your employer, but making more money by reducing your taxes. So Alka, what can you share with our viewers?
Absolutely. Thank you, Ria. And I love that point. I love the point that, you know, both people are in the same profession and the same amount of money, and yet one is paying less tax and one is paying more. So the question that came to me, Ria, was that you need to know how can you is to have the ability to know, okay, what am I supposed to do? How can I do it? Question is, how can you lower your taxes? What do you need to do to lower your taxes? So I think that's a key point, is of how can you, what are you supposed to do, and how can you do it? Because they're both in the same profession, and one is paying higher tax and one is paying more tax. And why would you want to pay more when you can learn how to pay less?
That is right, Alka. I love your questions. How and why would you, when the other doctor is able to pay less taxes, way less taxes than what you are? So the question is, why and how are you able to do it? So stay tuned for our next episode on increasing your financial IQ. So stay tuned, guys. Watch us for more episodes.
Amazing, Ria. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. That was, wow, amazing information. A lot of nuggets were shared there, friends. If you had a notepad and pen, I hope you were taking notes, because that is beautiful. That, how, if you can learn how to reduce your taxes, why would you want to pay more when you can learn how? So thank you, Ria, so much for that. So friends, we have come to the end of the show, and I hope that you took a lot of notes and that this truly inspired you now, how you can, take care of your household, your family, and future generations, because that's what it's all about. So friends, we will see you tomorrow, same time, same place. Have a great day, and we will see you tomorrow. Bye, guys.